Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. I swear someday I will say 14 again, but that's what happens when you record over 300 episodes of 14 and actually still need to get back to it to catch it up to where the game's at. Just not interested in playing it right now. Endwalker really put me off. Now I'll just put this here and that over there. This will make Salahim Sentinels the most attractive mercenary company in all of Aht Urhgan. Now let's see here. Thanks to President Nadja, I learned the true meaning of bravery. Dum-de-dum. Oh, and this one. Thanks to President Nadja, I experienced my first taste of victory. Dum-de-dum. What else do we have? Thanks to President Nadja, I learned the true meaning of fear. We'll just change that to fortune. Dum-de-dum. Makes you wonder what she changed the earlier ones to as well. That about does it for the Sentinel's voice. I do love making these company pamphlets. Now, if only these slack-jawed mercenaries could finish some decent missions, I could start raking in some respectable profit. Makes me wonder why this request came our way. Well now, isn't this a coincidence? I was just about to send someone out to drag in your scruffy hide. As you might know, our company is well respected throughout the Empire. The proof lies in this here gold-trimmed envelope. That's why we need to have a little chat. There's a mercenary commission inside, but first, let's talk rewards. Unlike the pittance you've been receiving so far, this one will be extravagant. Without a doubt. Do you want to know why? I'll tell you why. This envelope was sent by the Aht Urhgan Archaeological Research Institute. This request likely originated from the Empress herself. Don't tell me you've never heard of the AARI. They've been conducting investigations within the ruins of Azadal. What do you think of when someone mentions the alchemists of the Imperial Palace? For myself, I always imagine a guy wearing an apron covered in chemical stains, performing the same experiments day after day after day, tireless researcher type. The AARI is supposed to be full of people like that, but listen to me ramble on. Basically, all you have to know is that they're under the direct authority of the Empress. I'm a bit shaky on the details, but aside from the old dome remnants in the Adua subterrane, there's another sprawling set of ruins not that far from here. That site is called the Ruins of Azadal. If you travel to the northwest of Bathal Thickets until you can see the waters of the Cyan Deep, you'll find the tunnel entrance. Until recently, the Empire had forbidden entry to the ruins, a rule enforced by the Immortals stationed at the entrance. But now, with investigations completed in that section, the undersea ruins have been opened to the public. That means that even nobodies like you can feast your peepers on the remains of an ancient civilization for the small fee of 1 Imperial silver piece. Supposedly, these fees go directly towards funding the AARI, but who knows where all the loot is really going. You see what I'm saying? We have the chance to make a small fortune, and get on the good side of the Imperial government. Try not to mess it up. Okay. Oh, I suppose I better tell you about the request itself. They want me to send a mercenary to patrol the Azadal undersea ruins. I hear that some unfriendly local creatures have been holding up the rest of the investigation. You've been showing some decent results lately, so I've chosen you for the job. This could be a big opportunity for fame and fortune. This kind of work should be a walk in the park for a strapping mercenary like yourself. Failure is not an option. Azadal, undersea ruins. Are you hard of hearing? Hop to it, soldier! Okay, so like, obviously these early quests are sort of supposed to be like a, why would someone ask for Calm Wind by name? Oh, but yeah, they're supposed to be like introductory to Treasures of Aht Urhgan because, like I said, like when this came out, it was all new and assaults were far harder because you just had less player power, so you had to team up with other people and you couldn't do your assaults as fast and all that. And obviously we've already been in the Azadal undersea ruins several dozen times and have done up to floor 60 of Niceville Isle. Although Nigel Isle actually did not exist as an assault when Assault first came out. It didn't come out until like the next big patch, I'm pretty sure, after Aht Urhgan came out. It might have been a couple patches, actually. But it wasn't always a thing. The desk where the Galka stands in the commission agency with his elven bimbo comrade is just empty. So, yeah. But it didn't last long. And the reason she mentioned the Imperial Silver piece and stuff is like, oh, why do we have the Bros Assault Warriors? I don't remember having those. Say what? Oh. Why do I have the Black Shuck Assault still? Did I must have, when I failed it, I must have just left it there or something. Yeah, there's no way we're soloing at 75 the First Lieutenant Assaults. We could probably solo them, like, if we even gain just 10 levels. But, it's whatever. Like, we don't need to actually care about it. But since we already have the Runic Portal to Azadale Undersea Ruins, that's the way we're going to take. You could also just go out to the Bathwell Thickets and pay the Imperial Silver piece to get inside. Or whatever it is they have you pay nowadays. I don't remember if they actually make you pay coins still, or if you can just straight exchange the Imperial standing. But either way, we're going in. Yeah. I've actually been using my Imperial standing to try to make some extra gil for my relic. And because I fully intend to make the Excalibur on camera at some point. Try to anyway. Of course, I guess I still don't. I thought I got a relic sword, but I guess I didn't get the relic sword. I don't seem to have it anywhere, so I'll have to go back to Dynamis Windurst for that. Still, but yeah. So the vague issuance of just patrol Azadale Undersea Ruins. Okay, so the mission's name is Undersea Scouting. I gotta remember to show you the mission names and the quest names. Nothing pops up. It just updates in your logs and your menus. Early 2000s logic, baby. Game's so vague that they know you're gonna go and look in your menu. Or not look in your menu and just look in the guides online like I've been doing. Which is what I did back in the day too, honestly. Although I did look at the names and stuff of stuff in my mission and quest log back in the day a lot more. Because a lot of the guides back in the day, they were also written by people who were unsure of themselves and would tell you to double check if your quest or mission names had updated and stuff. It's not that bad of a policy to have. Pretty sure this is the right teleporter. Let's see, we're at Bathwell Remnants, right? Yeah, okay. Good. And we actually got to watch out a little bit, because remember they added in Apex gears? Or whatever? Which are apparently like level 138 or something. Yeah, watch out for those. Oh. But we're getting a cutscene. So I guess we're where we need to be. It's Taru in an apron. And a Galka in an apron. Hey, that's the Galka that's at the Puppet Masters Guild, right? Wow, look at this place. Ooh, what's that? Tell me everything. Hey now, this is an ancient ruin you have the privilege to be in. Try not to disturb the... This is my first time in an ancient ruin. It's so exciting. Abda Lurabda. Poor old Tatia, stuck in the factory all by herself, but lucky me gets to go on a field trip with Mr. Gatsad. Yep, that's the guy who makes our puppets in the Puppet Master Guild. Well, I'm glad to see you're taking an interest in the past. But if you keep up that ruckus, who knows what sort of unwanted attention you'll attract. Even with us here to protect you, some monster might snatch you away into the shadows. They've even employed mercenaries from Salahim Sentinels to patrol the ruins for dangerous beasts. Many alchemists have fallen prey to the legions of foul creatures that stalk these halls. You know how on moonless nights you can hear the roar of the Cyan Deep echoing through the darkness? That sound is really the wails of those lost alchemists as their spirits roam the ruins in despair. Rishvi! It's quite enough. The poor child is shaking in fear. Is that really true? Maybe you'll be the first to find out. You're lying. You're just a big meanie weenie. Ramnath, what do you see? Quiet. We are not alone. Oh? Hey, it's you. What are you doing down here? If you want to see the ruins, you should come along with us. Ah, yes, your first Lieutenant Wildcat badge marks you plainly. Are you taking care of your automaton? Oh, look, they made it. They finally did it. It took until Treasures of Aht Urhgan, but an NPC that we've met before is referencing the fact that we've met them before. Amazing. I'm assuming this is your first visit to the ruins. Perhaps it would benefit you to join our little tour. Mr. Katsad was about to tell us about the Azadale civilization. These ruins have so many stories. I guess I'll ask about the floor. The floor? Yes, it really is quite fascinating. Oh, I want to hear about this. Elegant mosaics on the floor are designed with several different varieties of stone. One might say that these designs are symbolic of the prosperity of the Azadale dynasty. It's a shame we lost so many of the arts of that age. What about the shining symbol on the floor over here? I'm sure I've seen this design somewhere before. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. That is a transport device, not unlike the runic portals currently employed by the Empire. The Aht Urhgan Archaeological Research Institute has deemed these devices safe for use in their continuing investigations. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. So they still work even after 900 years? Yes, a curious fact. The AARI has been diligent in its efforts to remove all traces of dust and grime as they work through the ruins, but have not attempted any maintenance. There simply hasn't been a need. It's as if these ruins have been frozen in time. Not merely in appearance, but in all of its functions. I love mysteries. I bet the ruins were just waiting for us to rediscover them. You could be right, Abdelurabd. Okay, what about the windows? From the windows to the walls, to the sweat drop down my balls. And I make all these blue mages crawl. Look at those fish swimming around in there. I wonder what would happen if the windows broke. Those fish are actually swimming in the waters of the Cyan Deep. We are currently on the bottom of the ocean looking out at them. Those windows are under an incredible amount of pressure from the weight of the water. If the windows were to break, I'm afraid we'd be crushed in an instant. What is that sparkling light all over the glass? I've never seen anything like it. That is the glow of plasma oil. Oh, isn't it the same oil we use in the automatons? That's correct. The windows of these ruins are actually membranes of plasma oil that repel the waters of the sea like giant bubbles. You mean it just bounces off? You could put it that way, yes. But these barriers have been in place for hundreds of years. I highly doubt they'll give way anytime soon. A truly astonishing feat of technology. However, the only reason these membranes hold is due to a constant supply of plasma oil. Someday this supply must run out, and when it does... Are you trying to scare me too, Mr. Gatsad? I'm not sure I want to stay here much longer. The pillars. Ah, you've touched upon an interesting area, but it's not the shape of the pillars that is so fascinating. Any person with a basic knowledge of archaeology would recognize the graceful conical base and frail-looking central column. This design was often seen in temples built during the reign of Emperor Azadal some 900 years ago. The fascinating thing about these pillars is in the construction itself. These are markings that suggest a degree of rotation and elongation is possible. Why would they make a pillar like that? I wonder the same thing. I theorize that the architects of the structure wanted to incorporate a level of flexibility to compensate for the changes in water pressure. That's pretty clever. Should these technological words are hard. Should these technological marvels be understood in the near future, I hope to adapt their use to the field of automaton construction. Mr. Gatsad, I'm gonna work real hard on my studies so I can help you. I think that's enough for one day. Time to return to the workshop. What? Already? We just got here. We can't have our poor Tatia mind the place all by herself, now can we? I suppose not, but you'll bring me here again, right? I promise. Rishvi, would you mind escorting young Abdelrabda back to Al-Zabi? Aren't you coming with me? Not just yet. I have something to discuss with this mercenary. Well, okay. See you later. Dun da da dun. I suppose you're wondering why I asked you to stay. As you can see, I am also an alchemist affiliated with the Aht Urhgan Archaeological Research Institute. I often have cause to visit the ruins in this manner. Have you figured out what the AARI's true purpose is here in the ruins? The conservation of cultural heritage? The research of ancient civilization? Those are merely facades. The truth of the matter is, our organization is under orders from the Empress to locate the missing astral candescences. Yes, the candescence held in Al-Zabi is not the only one in existence. How much do you know about the astral candescence, Calmwind? Not so much. The astral candescence is a national treasure that is set upon the astral plinth within Al-Zabi's Hall of Binding. Known as the astral wind, the infinite energy of the astral plane flows from this treasure. Uplifting the Empire's citizens and granting them courage, it is the source of the Empire's prosperity. And yet the candescence is also the catalyst for unending conflict, as the beastmen hurl themselves against our defenses time and again in an effort to claim it. We receive the blessings of the candescence at the price of peace. The astral candescence was originally brought into the city to halt the spread of the Bastokan blight in the Empire. Bastokan blight? What? The Emperor of the time hoped to ease the suffering of his people and his nation. But there is more than one candescence. There are few that are aware of this fact. Through the research of various ancient texts and relics, we have verified the existence of 4 other candescences. If we can but find these missing treasures, there may be a chance to end this futile conflict. That is the aim of the AARI. What do you say, Calmwind? Will you aid us in our research? You wonder why I know your name? Well, we've met before. He even referenced it. Come on, dude. It is not so surprising. I was the one who sent the request to Salheem Sentinels asking you to patrol the ruins. Seems the immortals stationed at the staging points have taken a liking to you. Your name was at the top of the list of candidates. Calmwind, if you can find these missing candescences. Aht Urhgan, no. The entire Aurajia continent may know the paradise of peace once again. Gatsad hands you an astral compass. That astral compass will lead you to a candescence. But be warned. This device is not set to respond to faint astral waves. The astral wind that blows from the candescence reaches far across the land, even as it weakens in intensity. Picking up these waves would help little in pinpointing a location, and so you will only receive a message when you are close to the source. I'm sure you can see why your position as a mercenary with duties across the continent will prove invaluable. I ask that you carry the astral compass with you at all times. Ah yes, the device has been constructed to ignore the emanations from the incandescence in Al-Zabi. You have your mission. The future peace of the Near East is riding on your success. One more thing, Callblind. Do not reveal my position as chief of the AARI. We should not even acknowledge each other on the street. I value my quiet existence in the automaton workshop. Uh-oh, we're being spied on. Twice over, actually, because that immortal was there the whole time. And we saw the immortals reporting to the Grand Vizier. But who's looking at us through this wavery, shimmery thing? Amnaf, tell the Grand Vizier that the bell has been set. Understood. Uh-oh, looks like it might be a ruse. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Obtained key item, Astral Compass. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Man, is it a permanent key item? I don't see it in permanent key item. Wait, yep, yeah, it is. A compass that detects powerful astral emanations and displays the location on a map. An improved version of the crystal compass created by the Imperial Alchemists Guild. Okay. So, next mission, Astral Waves. Return to Naja Salahim for the cutscene. Very well, very well. We'll just run back through the teleporters and go through the old-timey teleporter. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and we want the western one this time. Uh-oh, it looks like we might have a game day wait coming up. How close is the day change happening? Oh, the day change already happened. Fuck me. God damn it. Well, it could be worse. There's other stuff I can do when we run into a the game day wait or whatever. Like, for instance, we could go change our nationality to another nation and start working on other national missions. And that actually has a, not only does it have a Records of Eminence reward for doing that, but, come on, brain, work with me here. If I remember right, every set of missions you fully complete in this game give you later at level 99 job points bonus for capacity points towards mastering your job. And I would assume that they would also give you an exemplar point bonus for whenever you do master the job and you start earning master levels. Not 100% sure on the exemplar points, but I know it's true for capacity points. So that's like another long-term thing we can work on at basically any point. And as you know already, the nation missions are pretty much very short and sweet. And quite honestly, I don't even have to record them all, because the rank 4 and 5 missions are the same for every nation. It's, you get sent to Fayin by your nation, and then you kill the Archlich, and then mission 5 is you get sent to Castle's Wall and you kill Shadow Lord. And even though we've already done that for Bastok, the missions act as though you're back in time and you're a newbie, and not just blitzing everything. But yeah, we could do that. We could also, I guess, finish every single Bastoken mission. I saw one. I had one in Records of Eminence. And I don't think we need to finish every mission to get the capacity points bonus, but I could be wrong. I haven't gotten to try out my Fosha Corjet yet. I don't think it's actually going to add, like, we're not going to see, like, gigantic leaps in our damage on our weapon skills, particularly for Savage Blade. But we might see a pretty big leap for Death Blossom, and every other weapon skill will have a little bit of a boost. But the real thing is I'm dying to see the 1% TP does not deplete. Like, I want to see, like, a 300% Savage Blade happen, and then my TP just stays the same, and I just immediately do another Savage Blade. That would be hot. Okay, lady. The document on the desk bears the mark of the two-headed serpent. Sure. You want to know what this document is all about? You really are stretching my patience. This document was sent by the Aht Urhgan Archaeological Research Institute, the same organization that requested your mercenary services. Why do you think they sent this? Money? Don't get funny with me, mister. Abquaba! Yes, ma'am. Read out First Lieutenant Calmwind's mercenary attendance record. And I'm guessing there's not a space there because they don't expect you to be a first lieutenant. You're supposed to still be like a second private or like a private first class or... Either way, we've kind of fucked it up by being too high in rank. Since leaving to carry out the request from the Aht Urhgan Archaeological Research Institute, First Lieutenant Calmwind has not returned to report a single detail of his mission to President Naja. That is all. Okay, well, I was out doing the mission. You guys know I'm competent. I'm a first lieutenant, for God's sakes. Let's hear your explanation, Calmwind. So you went to the undercity ruins as requested? And are you telling me that you ignored company regulations and made a report to the palace before returning to your beloved president? So knowing the consequences, you acted independently and above your lowly station of mercenary pawn? What's the world coming to? If the palace finds out I can't even control my own employees, I'll have your reward from the AARI. Let's see how much is left out of your 255 Imperial gold pieces when I deduct your fines. You better hope that reward covers your infractions. So basically, it's just an arbitrarily high number of gold pieces, which at this point, like, I bought more than that to sell for my making money for my relic, so it's just kind of like, eh. Grand Vizier Razfad, we've awaited your arrival. I have a message from Gatsad. The bell has been set on the mercenary. The adventurer from the Middlelands, who's my identical twin brother. Yes, sir. I have good news. Our efforts regarding the candescences are proceeding according to plan. All the pieces are falling into place. Excellent. We have faith that you will not fail us. Your magnificence is too kind. However, we grow tired of waiting. My most humble apologies, Your Magnificence. I beseech your patience a little while longer. Our actions must not draw the attention of our citizens or our neighbors. We are aware of this. It is our wish to see the treasure in the hands of the Empress. Our wishes are the wishes of the Empire. Do not lose sight of that. The age of judgment is at hand. Deal with any who threaten our progress. Sir, we cannot give free rein to these otherworldly fiends. Otherworldly fiends? Is he talking about ghosts? What else could it be? Wonderful. It appears our dreary days in the palace will soon be at an end. Uh-huh. Can't you show a little more enthusiasm? Huh? Oh, yes, wonderful. Our main objective is to make them think the candescences are our primary concern. Ghosts are certainly more frightening. More interesting than this endless speculation about the candescences. Grand Vizier, we wish to know more about these spirits returning to plague the living. The ghosts? I would not wish to trouble Her Magnificence with mere rumors. Be that as it may, you will tell us more. The Empress knows more than she pretends. So, the framing for these scenes are a little bit weird. Because it looks like they're on the same side of the shroud as the Grand Vizier. But I guess it's kind of obvious to me nowadays that she's on the other side of the shroud. Your Magnificence, in recent years, the rumors concerning the appearance of spirits and a ghost ship menacing the waters of the Cyan Deep have become more and more frequent. The Immortals believe many of these rumors to stem from the activities of the Lamia. Don't skip ahead, back to the ghost ship. Yes, the ghost ship. It bears the name of a famous shipwreck known as the Aht Urhgan. Continue. Yes, Your Magnificence. While I must stress that these stories are merely the rumors of the townspeople, there has been a strange twist to the tale. It is said that the true name of this ghost ship is really the Black Coffin, a pirate ship of the lost kingdom of Ephraimad. A pirate ship? We believe these inflammatory rumors to be the work of the Seagull Fratry, the descendants of the kingdom of Ephraimad. Oh hey, the Corsairs are getting in on it now, baby! A pirate ship. We believe these rebels have lost their ships and are barely avoiding our grasp. They conjure these heroes from the past to bolster their spirits. It is just... Go on. There are citizens of Ephraimad descent who are poised to join with the rebels. They say Luzaf has returned. Preposterous. Luzaf perished with his kingdom over 200 years ago. We would know the truth behind this ghost ship. Your Magnificence, we cannot mobilize Imperial troops on the basis of mere rumor. If you are unwilling to shoulder this task, Puppet Master, you will solve the mystery of this ghost ship. Well, Oh, okay, I guess they are on the same side of the shroud. Never mind. We accept this task. How can we refuse a direct request from the Empress? But Your Magnificence, I do not think that This is no longer your concern. We shall recruit assistance from Salahim's sentinels. Afmao, Avjang, we await word of your success. Yes, Your Magnificence. Come along, Afmao. Grand Vizier? It is the will of the Empress. But do not let them out of your sight. Man, they disappear in a really eerie manner that's even, like, more eerie than how the ninjas disappear. Putting off a direct order, 11 Imperial gold pieces. For ignoring company regulations, 7 Imperial gold pieces. For forgetting the company motto, 3 Imperial gold pieces. For concealing your actions, 6 Imperial gold pieces. For disrespecting your president, 9 Imperial gold pieces. For making me repeat myself, 15 Imperial gold pieces. Which comes to a total of 255 Imperial gold pieces. You're lucky you didn't go into the red. Yeah, that's because you just decided to take all my money. And this is all trumped up bullshit, because you're a money-grubbing slut. There's definitely something fishy going on here. It's mighty strange that the reward arrived before you did. Might be worth looking into this. I don't like being manipulated, even if it is by the Empress herself. Time to remind the Empire that the Wildcat has claws. Okay, so it says wait a game day and zone, then return to Naj Salahim. So, yeah, we got a game day wait on our hands. Nothing else we can do storyline-wise. It's a bit infuriating, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna go look through this to make sure I don't have a relic sword. I would like to have a relic sword, but I do not have a relic sword. It's a sad state of affairs. A boot, scoot, boogie. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I expanded my Mog Locker, by the way, so I have a lot more inventory in my Mog Locker. So at some point, I guess I'll move my home point over into Aht Urhgan, maybe, just to be closer to where I can access my Mog Locker all the time. but it's kind of whatever. Okay, so I don't seem to have a relic sword anywhere. I'm not seeing one. I know I've got a relic blade that's from Dynamis Bastok, which I actually got from the Daily Goblin box. They were just like, here, it's your destiny to get a Ragnarok someday. And I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna ignore Destiny and make an Excalibur. And Destiny was all like, dude, what the fuck, man? And I'm just like, suck it, bro. But, yeah, so what we can do is we can go, I guess, to Dynamis Windurst and get a relic sword. Maybe. We might not be able to get it. But it's something to do. I guess we could also go to Bastok real quick and try doing this mission 3-TAC-2. I don't know what is part of it or whatever, but I wouldn't mind having all the Bastok missions complete. Let's see, 3-TAC-2. To the Forsaken Mines, repeatable for rank points. Bring back rare ore from Guskin Mines in the Konshat Highlands. Ask Deviad, an adventurer residing in the mine districts, how he acquired his load of ore. This is an optional mission. If you decide to do this mission, give the guard a crystal, obtain a hair meat, accept the mission, and then speak to Daviad in Bastok Mines. Okay, apparently we need hair meat. I wonder if there's any other. If there's no hair meat on the auction house, we'll just go to Dynamis Windurst. Food, ingredients. Okay, stack of hair meat. I don't think I have a stack of hair meat on me. I know I've got stacks of sheep meat or whatever, but 2K for a stack, that's fine. Accept the mission. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so. To the Forsaken Mines, please. A chunk of Gloco light. Okay. Whatever. Like, I don't think there's gonna be any big story that gets revealed by this, but I figure, well, might as well do it. I vaguely remember this one. Vaguely. And I think I did it back in the day because I thought it was required, but it's not actually required. And look, another person not having their HP full. Silly person. But I do appreciate the Elven Astes. So that's all good. Okay, which was K6 for Deviad? We're at H. What it says K, is it K6 in the mines? Okay, yeah, it is. I forget how much smaller town maps are than every other map. And let's bob in. I guess that green dot is in the next house. And that's Daviad. Okay. Oh, you want to know about Glocolite? I should warn you, it's not worth the risk. But you're on official business, right? There are pools of groundwater in those mines. A special monster lives in one of them, but you'll have to lure it out. Trade some bait to a special spot on the ground and it'll come. It's like slices of hair meat, so use one of those. All you have to do is defeat it and you'll get a chunk of Glocolite. There are a lot of rivers in there, mind you, but only one spot where it appears. Anyway, good luck. So he just didn't tell us exactly where it appears. He was just like, yeah, I told you mostly everything. Also, excuse me, I don't mean to be discussing, I just am. Alright. And they give us some lefty-righty directions instead of just telling us the position to go to. But either way, I don't think we'll even need to buff to kill this thing, so... Yeah, it's a rank 3 mission. Admittedly, it's the second mission for rank 3, so, like... I guess it would be like a level 40 monster, maybe? But... You know, we're 75 with nearly full merits. Like, we're We're gonna be okay. Unless there's like, I don't know, random apex mobs near where this thing spawns. And we can just take the book straight there. Hot damn. What an easy mission. Yeah, this is definitely a mission that you would spam for rank points if you didn't want to trade in crystals. But trading in crystals is like super fucking easy, even back in the day, so like, I don't know why you wouldn't want to just trade in crystals. And he said rivers, but we're actually going to be going to that pond at the far right, I guess. At least if I remember right. So, yeah. Although I guess you got to be kind of careful. If you take a right at this branch here, you'll go to Movopolos. And this mission, actually, back in the day, was actually how I first ever went to Movopolos. Also, I swear one of these days, the hairmates remind me I'm going to level cooking on this character. It hasn't been a priority yet. And at this point, I'm not going to do it right away because of money. Okay, I don't think any of this is... Okay, good. Alright, so yeah, this is the spot. Hair meat. Put a slice of hair meat down. Blind Moby. If we had double attacked, we would have killed it in a single attack round. Without end spells. You find a chunk of Glocolite. Man, I thought that dog aggroed me and I was like, what the hell? Let's look at this chunk of Glocolite. Because I don't remember a chunk of Glocolite. This bumpy precious stone shines dimly. Yeah, I remember that fish, but I do not remember the Glocolite. And now we'll just run back to the book. And it'll literally, like, we just trade the Glocolite to the gate guard, and then we'll be mission complete. I guess we will be stepping in the Dynamis Wondurst. Hoo. Although, I still have no guarantee of getting a relic sword, so, like, I thought that I had gotten one off camera, but I guess I didn't. And the reason I want one is because we're on camera right now, and I would like to go ahead and start its relic quest. Because the relic quest, it happens in stages. And the stages actually, if I remember right, they take like full day and game day waits and stuff like that. And that would be why I would want to get one out of the way now, so that whenever it becomes more relevant, or when I get closer to finishing it, I can like finish it at the start of a recording and then use it in the same recording. That would be awesome. So let's see. I'm pretty sure that's the only mission that like we've never done for Bastok. I might be wrong, but like I was pretty sure I did every other mission. I guess I could check my row objectives. Did somebody order a chunk of Glocolite? Dun 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 dun. May help rejuvenate Bastok's economy. Time to act like we've never met Iron Eater before. Yep, we know all about that unrest. We solved it already. But we're back in time because it's an earlier mission. How can you trust what the human's saying? Don't you see? You're our only hope. We have no Tailkeeper, no Dark Knight, no Were to help us work things out. It's only you. What about Gumba? He tries to act as if nothing happened, but I can tell he's really feeling down. I see. You and Gumba may not know this, but Gumba and Were were good friends in their former lives. Gumba set out on his journey of rebirth before Were did, but even with the loss of his memories, something drew him back to this town. So they began their strange new relationship. So of course, these new developments with Were cannot be easy for Gumba. I didn't know. A mere musketeer like myself is limited to the things he can do. However, I will give you my word. I will do anything I can to make things right. And that would have been nice to see like way earlier, but I skipped it because it wasn't required at the time. Let's see though. Look through this Bastock mission list real quick. Yep. No, I never did Waiting Beasts. Oh. I guess we could do that. It would be kind of silly, but what exactly do I do for Waiting Beast again? This is the one where I just get lizard eggs. I thought I did this one though. They reference it in the later missions. Darkness Rising. Yeah, never did it, I guess. Okay. Okay. So we don't actually have to go to the Dangraf Wadi to kill lizards for the eggs. We could just buy them. And we give them to the senator. It's a really easy mission. Real cake thing. Assuming there's lizard eggs on the auction house. Although there's some NPCs around the country that sell them too, so let's see. Windurst Waters E8. We can just teleport there real quick and get them from Chomo Jinjal. Which, is that just like the Chef's Guild or whatever? Or the Cooking Guild? Huh. I don't actually know. But I'm going to assume that it is. And I'm only really doing these for a sense of completion, because like it's you know, they're not required, but like I got time to kill in this recording, and let's see, it would be under missions Bastock, right? Yeah, okay. You know, you got this list that's like, hey motherfucker, you didn't do this. The row objective says so. Chomo Jinjal. Can I buy an egg, please? Thank you. Now, back in the day, you would definitely want to just go to the Wadi and get the egg, because these would be overpriced on the auction house. And going to Windurst from Bastock back in the day would be like fucking, you know, ridiculous for a single egg. But... And because we've already done all the other missions, we know where Senator Aloise is, because they reference this very mission in a mandatory mission later on. That's so funny to me. This is what I get for skipping stuff, though. Sup, Najee? Sup, Iron Eater? I got you guys' trust. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Here's your fucking egg, you fat ass. Oh, you've brought me a lizard egg. I just love these cooked. I mean, this is very important to the safety of Bastock. Yes, it's imperative that you do not tell anyone you've brought this to me. Lizard eggs again, sir? Bon appetit, sir. Just hand it in the papers to one of the musketeers as soon as you're done. Iron Eater's like, man, I gotta put up with this shit. Tell me, do you not sometimes wonder if these missions are truly worth your time? Nah, man, they're fun. I get insights. I think if you say yes, he's just like, yeah, I feel you there. Sometimes my job is thankless or something like that. But yeah, yeah. So now we've done every Bastock mission. Yay! Every single Bastock mission. And honestly, I would jump on like switching over to Windurst or Sandioria because they have interesting quest lines. But I don't actually want to drop my rank down to 1 because like you keep your Bastock rank, but they gate it by time and also make you pay 50,000 gil. And I wouldn't be able to do some of the missions I need to do while being a low rank because of places I need to have access to. So it would like cut off the rest of the Let's Play. But I guess I will go to Dynamis Windurst now and see if we can't rustle up a relic sword. And I guess I'll check through my storage one more time because I could have sworn that I actually managed to get one, but I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid or accidentally threw it away or didn't actually get one on this character. Like, they'll actually be, it should theoretically be at the top of whatever thing I have it stored with, where any other normal weapon would be. But if I put it in and then didn't sort the list, then it won't be there. I got a bunch of the swords you need for one of the relic stages where you, like, use other swords to forge it into the right shape or something. And I got these crafting items and stuff. This is the 10,000 piece, obviously. The attestation from Dynamis Bucidine for the second to last stage. I also got an attestation for the Aegis shield for Paladin, but I have no plans of making an Aegis because I don't really like Paladin. Definitely know it's not my Mog Locker because I haven't been using that for anything important. Let's see, I don't see it in my sack here. Doesn't seem to be in the case. And you can sort the list if you don't want to scroll all the way down. Doesn't seem to be, like, there's the relic blade. That's the great sword. Yeah, I guess I didn't get one yet. So I guess, I don't know. I'll try to get one for like 15 minutes. Just because like it can drop off of any Yagudo. There's no greater like chance for it to drop or anything. It's just a random drop off of any monster, almost any monster anyway, in Dynamis Windurst here. I'm just gonna go with my standard trusts, more or less. I don't go with Koltada because he's not quite as strong as Zaid outright. And, I mean, I could go with Koltada. It would probably be a good idea. But Zaid sometimes stuns stuff. And, I kind of like that a little bit better than buffs. Although, once we get far enough through Treasures of Aht Urhgan, and we can tag in the Rhapsodies really quick to get the Rhapsody and Crimson, we'll be able to use Zaid and Koltada at the same time, or Shikari Z and Koltada at the same time, and that will be a most prodigiously awesome experience, because we'll finally have a full party. And I don't think Yagudos resist water, do they? They're probably weak to Blizzard, being birdmen and whatnot, but I don't think they resist water, so that's the element of the day, so. But yeah. I don't think we even need to really care about getting the time extensions to increase drop rates or anything, although I'll get them as I like run by them, I guess. Got plenty of Shiki going. Yeah, okay. Good to go. Chanter is barred, I'm sure. It'd be great if we got the relic sword on our like first kill. But this is also a chance to try out our Fosha Gorget. Although, like I said, I don't think it's gonna. Savage Blade has really high TP floor modifier, or FTP for short, and so like Gorgets don't really impact it as much as they do other weapon skills. like I said, it's not going to be bad. It's not a bad thing at all. It's just a little different. Oh, but check this out. With Death Blossom, we can create distortion. Yeah, Death Blossom isn't as strong as. Oh, where did this priest come from? Yeah, Death Blossom's not as strong as Savage Blade itself, but it has distortion as a sub property. So Savage Blade is fragmentation decision, and Death Blossom is fragmentation distortion, same as Ground Strike. So we have slightly better skill chain capability because of that. But only slightly. Only slightly. Oh, nice Ground Strike there, Zaid. Okay, Sentinel is Monk, I think, so we want to paralyze him. Okay there, Budrow. And we want to attack him from behind, because Monks can counter you. And we'll help her with the nuking, because killing him fast is also a good way to stop the 2 hour. Later on, they merited weapon skills. Their TP floor modifier, or their FTP, it carries across all hits, and so the Gorget adds a lot to those. Liberator is I can't remember what Liberator is. I think it's Thief. Lance Ludlog. Could you give me a relic sword instead, please? The relic sword I thought I already had, please. Like I said, if I don't get this in like the next, like, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, I'll just get it off screen, like for real this time. And next video I'll open up with starting one of the relic stages. Because I'll need to buy, every stage of upgrading a relic has a currency payment associated with it. The first stage is 400 of a certain currency, or 4 100 pieces. And the first stage for Relic Sword is 4 Montiant silver pieces. And then to go from stage 2 to stage 3 is 14 100 bind bills. And then to go from stage 3 to 4 is what was that amount? I think it's for sword. I think it's on the high end. I think it's 64. For stage 3 or 4, it ranges from 60 to 64 or something like that. It's like 60 something. Lungo Nango Jade Shells, which is the 100 piece associated with Dynamis Winders. It's if you can trade 100 Tukuku white shells to whichever goblin trades in those. There's a goblin in every major Beastman Stronghold or whatever that deals in converting your singles to hundreds and your hundreds to 10,000s and whatnot. And nowadays you didn't always used to be able to do this, but nowadays you can actually buy ancient currency off the auction house. Although it's usually better to buy it from bazaars because because some people try to screw you over on the auction house. Although some people try to screw you over with bazaars too, so it's better. I guess it's better just like look at the bazaars first, but then compare them to the auction house prices. I was actually able to get my 10,000 gold piece for the stage 4 to 5 upgrade, final upgrade more or less, for 200,000 gil less than if I bought it out of the bazaar. But even that was actually because the person whose bazaar I was going to buy it from, they were already selling it for 2 million less than the auction house was for like the past 2 weeks. And relic iron, huh? I'm sure that's useful in one of the relic accessories or something. But probably such a common drop for people who farm this that it's probably not worth anything. Some of the crafting materials you could get from Dynamic. Why am I casting refresh on myself again? I don't need to cast that again. Some of the crafting materials you could get from here, they used to sell for a decent amount of money, but that was because entering Dynamis was kind of time gated, and also gated by just the sheer amount of people that would enter and be lotting on stuff. Nowadays, with anyone being able to enter at any time, it kind of, especially with item level, like I think it happened in the video I showed of me doing Dynamis Wonders, but like a level 99 person with item level gear, they can just run in here on like Blue Mage and train like half the zone and kill like half the entire zone at one time with AoE spells. So like anyone can do that nowadays. So everything you can get from Dynamis is extraordinarily devalued, which honestly makes relic weapons more accessible in Final Fantasy XI than they've ever been in the game's history. It's so easy to make a relic weapon now that like you might as well make one. I'm over halfway to having one. Like, I just gotta get help from my friends to beat Dynamis Bucidine. And like, I don't even actually have to beat all of Dynamis Archibald, I don't think, in order to get it. I just have to... There's a couple of notorious monsters and a shadow dragon I gotta kill in Dynamis Archibald to get some specific rare exclusive items for it. Our Savage Blade did 0 damage? Wait, what? I guess it had really high stone skin up or something. And maybe Blink still, and we missed one of the hits. That's the only way I can think Savage Blade would do 0 to a white mage. I mean, Protect is nothing to sneeze at, but it's not like it has Phalanx or anything. Come on, just give me a relic sword, please. I just want a relic sword. And those time extensions respawn fast. Liberator. Nuke on the Visionary. Now we kill the Liberator. By the time I land distract, he's gonna trigger perfect dodge anyway. Okay. There he goes. Well, we can take this time to rebuff our shadows, rebuff our phalanx. I guess we can go ahead and rebuff refresh. It's technically MP and inefficient to do that, but I don't care. Nice stun, Zayd. Nice stun. And down he goes. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's see. Go with Death Blossom, shall we? We're getting those skill chains in anyway. Yeah, one of the problems with having a lot of trust is that if you don't use any support trust, or if all of your trusts are capable of using weapon skills and have no behavior to try to make skill chains, then like a lot of the time what happens is everyone interrupts everyone's skill chain attempts. And even when you do have ones that try to skill chain, because they will all try to skill chain at the same time or whatever, that causes problems as well. It's just one of those things. Sorcerer's Gloves. Not what I wanted either. I would like a relic sword, please. One relic sword. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Okay, let's see. We're gonna like link a shit ton of them, so I'm gonna try to paralyze this red mage, and we're gonna link the black mage or something. I'm surprised we didn't aggro link the. I really am surprised we didn't link the black mage. Okay, works for me though. Like, if we had linked the black mage, we'd have just slept it, you know. Oh, yay, currency! I won't say that I don't care about it, it's just not 100% of the reason that I am here. I would like to get a relic sword on camera, please. Please, may I have my relic sword, please? Okay, I was gonna let it here, but whatever. I like how on Dynamis the Dragoon's Wyverns die. I don't remember them dying like that before. I remember them sticking around and having to deal with them, but I guess my memory's faulty. Hey buddy, I'm out of casting range. Might want to just go ahead and come over here. You black magey son of a gun. That Leviathan just chilling up there is a little like disconcerting. Just like, ooh. Alright. Okay, so. Got that Summoner Notorious Monster on top of the auction house. Guess it doesn't really matter too much though. If we're killing our way in, we'll deal with these paladins first. Could I please just... Here, I'm just gonna do it without weapon skill set up for the skill chain. And Shintado finishes off before I can even contribute to the burst. I should make a macro for Blizzard 3. Of course, I still think that she would outspeed me on getting the burst. All of your trust actions happen server side first. So like they happen faster than you can perceive them, and sometimes latency causes them to overwrite each other in weird ways. Oh wait, you're a Dark Knight. Okay, so we got FFXI, the Stentorian or whatever. And we need to put our skills back on. It looks like we might be able to get him without links. Guess we'll see. Guess we'll find out. All notorious monsters and dynamics have a really low chance to we attack him first because Dooflatchet's going to do Uriel Blade. They all have a very low chance to drop 100 pieces. So like part of farming Dynamis is just like killing these things over and over again and hoping they drop 100 pieces. Okay, is Apuru gonna get that Curse Knot, or are we gonna kill the NM first? Probably gonna kill the NM first. Oh wait, no, wait, oh, yep. Okay, we got it. Excellent. But I don't think it dropped anything, so womp womp. Yes, aggro me. I don't even have to pull you. I love when they do stuff like that. Okay. We haven't even seen like the other relic weapons that drop here, like we did last time, where we saw many of them and they were taunting me. I still could have sworn though that I'd gotten a relic sword here. Because I'm pretty sure I told my brother about it. We're like keeping each other updated on our daily dues in Dynamis and Final Fantasy 11. But, ah well. These Dynamis monsters are pretty beefy. Another Lancewood log. Could you stop giving me Lancewood logs and give me a relic sword, please? Please? I don't think it's too much to ask. Hey, I just got rid of your shell effect. Cut that out. Guess technically we could hit him with like Seraph Blade or something while he's invincible. It's an elemental weapon skill. Slightly more damage while he's invulnerable. Although, in all honesty, a full attack round with Inspell would have just done more damage than that, so it's kind of a waste of TP. But, whatever. Oh, another two cuckoo white shell, huh? Okay, well. Look at how fast all these monsters respawn. Farming this must be a dream. I mean, farming it at higher levels anyway. At the 99 cap, I actually used to farm Dynamis on Beastmaster / Dancer for money. And the reason for that was the Beastmaster pet at the time was a Hippogriff, which was a thief. And it had triple attack. And Treasure Hunter, I think it was just Treasure Hunter 1, but it might have been Treasure Hunter 2. And that's like really good. And it also had what else did it have? It had Brain, you are failing me. Well, Beastmaster / Dancer had all the steps and things, so you could get the procs after you got the time extensions on like Beastmasters, Dancer. Well, there's no Dancer monsters in here, but Thieves, Rangers, I think. All the monks. Because of that and the Treasure Hunter or Treasure Hunter 2 you had on your pet or whatever, you could basically get like 2 to 3 singles per monster. And for like a full 2 hours of Dynamis or whatever, you could get like, I don't know, 2 or 3 stacks of currency or thereabouts. Sometimes in 100 piece. And I did that for money instead of just making myself a relic, because I still viewed making the relic as taking too long and like being too much of a investment. Plus Empyrean weapons had just come out and like seemed to be better than relics in every single way. And for the most part, they still kind of are. But relics are part of the game's history, and some of the relics are pretty good. And I don't know, I just kind of want one. I always kind of wanted one, but I never just ponied up and finished it. Blue Happy the Eye Piercer. He's a black mage, right? And that's the white mage. So we got a white mage, a bard, and a black mage in here. So we'll kill the white mage, we'll sleep the bard, and hope for the best. Okay. Forgotten step. I wonder if upgrading your artifact armor in that fashion to the level 90 version of the relic armor you get from Dynamis. I wonder if doing that cuts down on how many of the other items you need later, if it's even worth doing still or not. I'll look into that. Swing at him and take his blink shadows, please. He's casting Blink a lot. He's trying to be a shadow tank. Oh damn, that was a weak ass Savage Blade that I just did. Dispels in on this guy. Uh-oh. Flying Earl succumbed to doom. But I think we'll be okay. It's weird. Sometimes when the Yagudo NMs die and that you get fully healed like that, it doesn't show that anything dropped. And I guess nothing dropped, but like, it's just a little bit weird. I'm gonna take this time. I'll Zaid tanks this bard to redo my buffs. And I guess I'm well over the another 10 to 15 minutes, but for real, in like another 10 minutes, like at the hour 30 mark, I really will just, you know, it's kind of like, I'll get this sword off camera because it does not seem to be dropping for me. Doodaloo. Not too bad there. Let's redo haste. Stone's gonna land. Might as well. Might as well prepare for the worst. One of the time extensions in Dynamis Winters, like, is in the very western spot, and like, there's no way I can get to it. I may have said that last time I was in here already, but like, the only way I'd be able to get it is like, bring re-raise items, use the re-raise items, like, walk into casting range of the statue and just like chain spell and hope that I kill it before I get killed, and then try to get to a safe spot before I die. Because like it's surrounded by the level 90 something Yagudos that were added in with the +2 relic reforging or whatever, and the Oneiros items, which are these like high level 80 items that were added in at the 90 cap. Some of which are pretty good. Like there's an Oneiros ring that's triple attack +2% for a lot of jobs. And it's like latent effect triple attack +2%. And I think like accuracy +3 is like its normal effect or something. And the latent is when you're above 100 MP. It's like, oh, here's incentive to merit MP on your physical powerhouse. You know. And it was really very nicely I think Shentata will kill this bard before we can even get to our spell list. Yep, okay. Not that. Koga Hatsuburi. Not the head for ninja, I think. Can't remember what it does right offhand. Enhances ninjutsu damage. Nighttime. Parrying skill +10. Oh, we triggered a weakness. Calm Wind staggers the fiend. I don't know what I did to stagger it. I guess maybe my Inspell proc? I thought you staggered mages with spells. But if my Inspell staggers mages, then that's good to know. But what would be extra good to know is if I got a fucking relic sword within the next 5 minutes. Also, the day changes happen, so I suppose whatever I decide to do, I can record and get us back into Aht Urhgan missions next time, whether I get the sword or not. Although I'm really starting to feel like I gotta pee. Wonder how I get the map for Dynamis Windurst. I'll look that up. Map Dynamis Windurst. Because if the area didn't have a map, it would say, this area does not possess a map. But it's not saying that, so it's gotta have a map, right? So also, I think this time extension also has the level 90 Yagudo by it, but I didn't realize that last time. I think they're level 90. Yeah, incredibly tough, but high defense. Like, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Did you really have to do that, Blind Earl? I was trying to not have to fight the summoners. Or their avatars. I don't know which avatar is which. But they're both just called Vanguard's avatar. Alright. The bad thing about summoners is they're deadly. The good thing about summoners is that we're deadly to them. Seriously wondering why Apururu's not healing him as much? Is she like silenced? Did I miss like... Did I miss a memo or something? Okay, slightly better than last time, although the time extension aggroed us again. And killed Valineral! How about that? Okay, time extension, if you could just let me, like, kill you and get out of here before the summoners respawn, that would be freaking fantastic. Yeah, like, the last time extension is also kind of like this, but worse. I think I showed it on camera already, though. But we got like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna stop the video recording. So looks like it's kind of bust on, kind of a bust on getting a relic sword. But I might get lucky off camera. I'll force myself to be lucky off camera, more like it. I guess everything in here is IT, so I don't have like, but I don't think so. I thought the ones towards the start were just T or VT. But, whatever. Now, wait a second. That's. I thought there was a. Oh, there's an icon back there. Okay. Yeah. The last time extension, because I think we've gotten 4 time extensions, and there's 5. The last one is like over across that bridge, and like I'm pretty sure like if I were to get it I would die, because like look at this, like there's a guy on the bridge, there's a guy at the edge of the bridge, there's 4 guys back there, and then there's the time extension. So like my best bet I guess would be like bring a scroll of re-raise, kill the guys on the bridge, and then like chain spell nuke it and hope to not aggro any of the other guys. But I don't know. I guess I could possibly kill my way into it and do it fine that way. But, I guess wish me luck. I don't seem to have had any. But, thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. And I'll see you next time, hopefully with a relic sword. And we will get back to doing the Treasure of Aht Urhgan mission.